Have you been diagnosed with vitiligo? Are you suffering from any of the following physical or emotional symptoms? Do you suffer from patches or discolored skin on your face, back, cheeks, palms, legs, or feet? Are you feeling self-conscious all the time and feel anxious about going out, at the beach, or taking off your shirt in public? Do you spend a lot of money on drugs and other treatments, but the symptoms just won't go away? Do you want to cure your vitiligo once and for all, but don't really know which treatment is right for you due to excessive information? Here is my promise to you. After watching this short video, you will be in the position to make the decision to stop the spreading of your vitiligo immediately. You will start getting your skin color back in as little as 4 days. You will cure your vitiligo completely and permanently. You will stop feeling self-conscious about your vitiligo. You will feel and look the best ever. Save thousands of dollars in prescription medications, laser and UV treatments, doctor visits, or surgery. Before we get to that, first I would like to let you know that I am a former chronic vitiligo sufferer myself. My name is Michael Dawson, and I have been where you are now. Let me tell you my story. I was 25 years old, healthy, handsome, athletic, and living life to its fullest. I was tackling a university degree, a part-time job as a personal trainer, and competitive kickboxing training. One day, while I was in the changing room, a training partner commented on a bleached spot of skin on my shoulder. I checked in the mirror, and indeed there was a spot of skin, which was lighter than the rest. However, I didn't think too much about it. 1 week later, I noticed that it had grown a bit, but again, I didn't worry too much. I thought maybe it was a temporary allergic reaction to something. A few days later, I woke up to find a similar white spot, this time under my lips. Now I was worried. I rushed to my doctor. Like you have probably already discovered, doctors were unable to give me what I needed. My doctor calmly told me that it was nothing to worry about. The discoloration was a result of a condition called vitiligo. He assured me that it was not harmful to my overall health, and that it was not contagious. However, he told me that it was likely that the white spots will keep growing in number and size. Not something you want to hear, especially when you're 25 years old. He referred me to a dermatologist to discuss treatment options. I got an appointment with a dermatologist about 2 weeks later, and by this time, the spots had grown some more. The dermatologist explained the treatment options in detail, and she told me up front that all the treatments were fairly expensive, and no treatment could be 100% guaranteed to work. There was no way I could afford to pay several thousands of dollars for surgery, depigmentation, excimer laser, or UV therapy. So I opted for a topical corticosteroid treatment. After 4 months, my vitiligo was still spreading, and I was getting daily migraines, so I stopped the corticosteroids. To make a long story short, for the next year I also tried immunomodulators and topical psoralen therapy, but neither did anything to improve my skin condition. I stopped working as a personal trainer because nobody was hiring me anymore. I guess people thought I had some weird contagious fungus, and they weren't too keen on getting too close to me. I was getting weird looks everywhere I went, and I started avoiding going out. I stopped practicing sports, and my social life was non-existent. When summer rolled around, I felt like I was at an all-time low. Previously, I was a proper beach bum. Now there was no way I was going to wear a swimsuit. I knew there had to be a solution somewhere. During my years at university studying biochemistry and nutrition, I learned that given the right nutrients and natural substances, the body can heal itself of practically any condition or disease. My training taught me how specific nutrients and extracts can lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, treat depression, reverse atherosclerosis, cure eczema, restore color to graying hair, shrink warts, halt, and even reverse the growth of tumors. I couldn't help but be convinced that somewhere in nature there was a cure for my vitiligo. I needed to find that cure. And thus started the long, frustrating road of trial and error, self-experimentation, many long nights at the medical library digging up any relevant research papers, many visits to doctors, specialists, naturopaths, herbalists, and dozens of alternative medicine practitioners, until I finally pieced together a complete and comprehensive natural system that has been used by thousands of men and women to permanently cure their vitiligo, including myself. My vitiligo was gone, and 4 years later, it has never returned. After incorporating this information, I compiled from over 7 years of research. My vitiligo is gone. My dermatologist was amazed and confirmed that there was no sign of it. I was so relieved. A simple natural system had freed me from my vitiligo forever. My plan had worked. I had finally found a natural vitiligo treatment that worked. My vitiligo is gone, and I felt handsome once again. 4 years later, my vitiligo patches have never returned. I was curious if what worked for me would also work on others. So I found a group of 17 men and women from online forums with vitiligo and sent them my program. And all reported the same astonishing results. All reported that their vitiligo stopped spreading immediately, and they were cured of their condition within 3 to 8 weeks of using my system. I have been offering this system ever since 2002, and I am very proud to be on the receiving end of emails of people all over the globe that I have helped cure their vitiligo. Becca Ahmed, South Africa. Hello, Michael. It's me again. I can confirm that my vitiligo is gone completely now, and I've never been happier. It's amazing that my face looks normal again, and I won't be needing any concealer now. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your consistent support and encouragement throughout these 6 weeks, and I wish you the best of luck in your life and career. Thank you for all your work and research. I'm sending you a before and after picture. Feel free to use it as a review. It's the least I can do in return. Thank you. Sneha Verma, India. Last email from me, Michael. It's week 8, and just like you said, I have now fully repigmented forehead, palms, and lower back, and I feel amazing. I had met a friend whom I hadn't seen in a few months, and she couldn't believe my vitiligo was gone, as I had had it for over 15 years. Thank you for giving me my life back. Therese Hurdle, Canberra, Australia. My husband and I were very disheartened in 2010 when our son developed vitiligo. We tried a lot of costly treatments that were very time-consuming and were probably traumatic to our son. Sorolin phototherapy seemed to halt the spread but did nothing to bring the color back. Thankfully, about a month ago, I discovered your system and bought your guide. All the family implemented the dietary recommendations in your book, and our son was started on the supplementation protocol you suggested. After about a week, we could already see a lot of improvement, and now his natural skin color is almost completely back. If he continues to improve like this, I think he should be completely cured in another week or 2. I'll keep you posted. Thank you very much. David Brown, Texas, USA. Dear Sir, thank you for this great system. I've been following your protocol for just 2 weeks now, and my skin color is coming back rapidly. I'm very happy I found this on time because I was considering skin graft surgery. You've saved me loads of money. Thank you. Every single person who has tried my system has reported vitiligo stops spreading immediately. Total cure from vitiligo. Skin color 100% back to normal. Improved overall health, mood, and self-esteem. Before I proceed to the introduction of my system, let's talk about the known treatments. Common drugs and therapies used to treat vitiligo can have serious side effects. Conventional drugs and therapies such as laser and UV can have a myriad of side effects and are not effective at curing vitiligo permanently. However, the medical and pharmaceutical companies earn billions of dollars annually, and it is therefore no surprise that such treatments are so heavily promoted. It should also come as no surprise that nobody wants you to know there is an alternative, natural, safe, and much, much cheaper option. Pretty scary, right? Here's another fact. Expensive vitiligo treatments are not necessary and are not always effective. Vitiligo surgery and other expensive treatment options are not necessary and are not always effective at curing vitiligo. You may know of a certain now deceased African American singer and performer who suffered from vitiligo. He had all the money in the world and could afford any medical procedure, but he was not cured of his vitiligo. You may be compelled to believe that since modern cutting-edge vitiligo treatments cost so much money, they must be a safe and effective procedure, but this is not so. Here's the good news. You can now cure yourself of your vitiligo naturally, safely, and permanently by giving your body what it needs. Your body can heal itself of practically any ailment and disease if it's given the right nutrients. Vitiligo is no different. Indeed, several researchers and MDs have published research in which they cured vitiligo in a few weeks using specific combinations of vitamin, mineral, and herbal extracts. However, this research is kept hidden by the general scientific, medical, and pharmaceutical communities because there is too much money in modern vitiligo treatments. You will never hear about these natural treatments from doctors or in the news. Now, for the first time ever, I have compiled together all this research and knowledge into a comprehensive, easy-to-follow, jam-packed 60-plus page ebook that will tell you exactly what to do to cure yourself of your vitiligo quickly and permanently without resorting to any drugs or medical therapies, guaranteed. Introducing Natural Vitiligo Treatment System. Cure vitiligo permanently, naturally, and rapidly. My unique holistic system to immediately stop the spread of vitiligo and completely cure your condition within 3 to 8 weeks using my powerful 100% natural system. The horrible